Krishna Ah! That's a moment. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. Where was I? Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Gauranga,
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Gauranga,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Gauranga,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Jaya Gaurahari, Jaya Gaurahari, Gaurahari, Jaya Gaurahari, Jaya Gaurahari, Jaya Gaurahari.
Go, Raganuga, Hari Hari, go. Hey, wasn't that awesome? What a great kirtan. You know, this I think. Oh, all right. Let's, okay, turn this off. All right, and this microphone here. It's on. Yeah. While everybody's here. Now, when Lord Chaitanya, I think this might help everybody. Yeah, when Lord Chaitanya left the devotees, and he, you know, they were they had to be home alone, you know, not alone, but they were with the other devotees. He said, just have kirtan, and that way you'll be with me. I'll be with you, and that's the way it has to be done, you know. Especially like you know, Karuna and Yamuna are by themselves now. I don't know, Govinda is probably around somewhere. But anyway, whoever's there, 2 or more, have a kirtan, you know, have kirtan. And that Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, that presence will be there. Guru will be there. Everything will be there. Because that's the way the Lord did it. When he left, he said, just have kirtan. When you go back, have kirtan together. And yeah, go out on Sankirtan also, but also have kirtan at home. You know, where you're really with believers, you know, and you're there together. And also go out, but also do it at home together, even a few. I mean, this was so this was like, I was like taking, it's like ice cream, just scooping it up, man. It was just scooping this up. It was just like the taste was so thick. See, that's Lord Chaitanya, man. It's just because we're following the order. He said, you know, when he wasn't there amongst all the devotees, he said, you go back and do kirtan, I'll be there. See? You'll never lose my association. So don't forget that, you know. For especially, I mean, if some like Yohani's doing okay, because the Lord has gotten a special grace there, but not everybody's like that, you know. So you need to do that order, you know. So just do kirtan together. Also go on Sankirtan out there, and you'll find you'll be strong. You'll feel the strength of the Lord strengthening. The taste is all about taste, you know. So keep it up that way and everything will stay transcendental. You know, otherwise the modes, they kind of roll in like a fog. You know, it just kind of rolls in, man. You know, just kind of like, you don't even notice it sometimes until it's too late. Oh, they're here. The modes are here. You know, and all of a sudden everything becomes hard. I start to argue with each other, and then all of a sudden problems appear. You know, see that the Kali Yuga influence appears, but kirtan keeps it at a distance, at a bay. So don't forget that, everybody. If you're alone and if you're having any problems, and especially when you're with devotees, you know, like Yamuna, you guys should stay home also and do some kirtan together, not just read alone and stuff. Just do everything you can, man. Just get focused, man. Just get intense. You know, that's what it's about, man. That's why it's actually, Maya's a big help with that. It forces us to become intensely engaged in Krishna service, because otherwise the modes will just go, oh, you don't want to be engaged in Krishna service? Oh, okay. Here, serve me. Everything becomes so hard when you serve Maya. It's kind of the way it is. So anyway, so I say that. You know, I have to eat now, but do you guys want to read together? We can keep this thing going, and you can just...
What is your thing?
You can share reading?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you want to do it? Okay, you can do that, and maybe just do something together where you change off or something. Or maybe you read and you give purports.
Yeah, you know, like last night.
Yeah.
What?
Well, good idea.
Good idea. Yeah, okay, we'll try that. I'll be out there in the restaurant listening. I want to see how good this bullshit. I mean, this.
Bullshit is very common.
All right, we'll turn it over to Dasu. He's going to do it. I'll be in the restaurant listening to every
bullshit sentence.
So fix your camera there. There's your microphones.
What's the channel mode on for?
Huh? Oh, you know what? I can't get rid of it. I don't know. It's some glitch in the thing.
Ming Hour is watching. It's Ming Hour.
Huh?
Ming Hour is watching.
Yeah, that's all right. So, he's watching.
That's all right. It's one of these. It's everything too. Let's get off somewhere.
Yeah, you know, just don't touch this thing. Don't worry about it. You know? Just talk. You know, can't get it off. Don't touch these things.
I'm being told off again for touching his camera.
Well, yeah, I mean, for what? Now I can't get the damn thing off.
So I'm not going to wave at anybody now.
Yeah, don't wave at anybody. Just talk. And don't worry about the silent things. Nothing I can do about it.
Okay, it's Dashut, Das here, or Dashaleka, or Rangaleka, or whatever you want to call me. I'm here now, and I'm going to talk to you. Janaki Devi is here, and she's going to read to us, and I'm going to.
Oh, wait a second.
And I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are on the purpose.
Okay, or Johan, Tom, and Freddie are going live now to do a bhaja.
Well, that's all right. Just
Would
keep.
you rather watch them?
Oh, it's up to you.
No, it's gone.
No, we go on. Yeah.
So we're going on. So anybody who wants to stay, stay. Anybody who wants to go and watch,
Yeah, it's a free country.
you know, anybody can go and do anything they like to do. Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a free country. Right, so Janaki Devi Das is going to read from the what? The
Chaitanya
Chaitanya Bhagavat again.
the descriptions of Lord Chaitanya's birth.
Yep.
But I think we were on. Find where we ended last night.
There's your mic. Even though you kind of just visualize where your head's supposed to be, so it has to go back a little bit. There we go. Right, please.
Just trying to alter this phone so we both get in. Both in now, I think. Most of us. Most of my faces, anyway. And Janaki's is all in, so she get what she's reading and she'll start off.
Okay, and it starts with a song in Dana Shri Rag, continuing from Lord Chaitanya's birth. Childhood. Okay, and it's Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. A song in Dana Shri Rag. Text 209. We're continuing from last night. Rahu swallowed the moon. There were great tidal waves in the ocean of the holy names. Kali was defeated, and the victory flag flew. The Supreme Personality of Godhead was manifest, and the 14 worlds were filled with the sounds of Jaya Jaya. And then the refrain is, gazing on the moon of Lord Chaitanya, everyone in Nadia is filled with bliss. Now all their sorrows have perished. Dudubi drums are struck. 100 conch shells, trumpets are blown. Flutes and buffalo horn, bugles are played. Vrindavan Das sings the glories of Sri Chaitanya, Caitanya-caritāmṛta and Nityananda Prabhu. A song in the Dhanashri Rag. The handsomeness of his limbs defeated the sunshine. My eyes cannot bear to gaze on him. I cannot speak any metaphors to describe his long, slanted, curved eyes. Today, Lord Chaitanya's glories are manifest. Sounds of joy are heard in the 4 directions of the earth. Each vibration of Lord Hari's names fills all the worlds up to Brahmaloka. Now the moon of Lord Chaitanya is manifest. He is splendid like sandalwood, like sandal paste. His chest is broad. His forest flower garland swings to and fro. His handsome face is like the cooling moon. His long arms reach to his knees. Gazing at Lord Chaitanya, the fortunate world calls out, Jaya, Jaya. Some dance, others sing. Kali Yuga is filled. Kali Yuga is filled with despair. Only pathetic fools cannot understand the truth of Lord Chaitanya, who is the crown on the head of the 4 Vedas. Vrindavan Das sings the glories of Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta and Nityananda Prabhu. A song in Parta Madhya Raga, Ekapadi. The moon of Lord Chaitanya has risen. Now, the 10 directions are filled with bliss. His handsome form defeats millions of Kamadevs. He smiles as he hears the chanting of his holy names. I gaze on his charming eyes and face, marked with the signs of a great king. Every heart in this world yearns to gaze on his limbs, and on his feet graceful with the flag and thunderbolt. His glories and opulences make all misfortunes flee far away. Okay. The moon of Lord Chaitanya has risen. Now the 10 directions are filled with bliss. His handsome form defeats millions of Kamadevs. He smiles as he hears the chanting of his holy names. I gaze on his charming eyes and face, marked with the sign of a great king. Every heart in this world yearns to gaze on his limbs and on his feet, graceful with the flag and thunderbolt. His glories and opulences make all misfortune flee far away. Sri Chaitanya and Sri Nityananda are my life and soul. I, Vrindavan Das, sing of their glories.
Yeah, you know, all these I say stories, but they're not stories. All these truths are written by superior devotees. You know, renounced devotees, not renounced. Those who know the truth, about the truth of it. If you listen to it, you'll find out what you want to know. If you don't listen to it, if you think you know better, you won't listen to it and you won't find out what you want to know. And River Human David Dassi writes, says, not that I want to be in Maya, there are many different emotions and mood going off inside and I feel lost in space. Well, this is quite normal, actually, quite normal when you get the mood of separation, which you've got now, and it comes on harder and worse, and you feel awful about it, and people tell you it should be enjoy, you should enjoy this thing, you know. And they told me I should enjoy it, and I thought, what the bloody hell are they talking about? You know, I mustn't be in separation. I must be a weak person who's getting all this these feelings and things. Well, what feelings? Because I had no feeling at all. I just didn't want to do anything at all. I just wanted to be left alone, but I didn't want to be left alone. I wanted to be looked after, but I didn't want to be looked after. I wanted to do things, but I didn't want to do things. You know, I just had any energy to do things. Just no energy to do things at all. But all it was is that because I was getting separation, I was getting purified very quickly. Very, very quickly. This purification depends how much badness or things you got to get removed from yourself in how long it takes, you know, but it will go. If Yamuna Devi I'm speaking to now, River Yamuna Devi, if you want to believe me that it will go, and you'll soon be, whoa, this separation is quite nice, because I get it now for just tell you, when I used to get it for sort of 2-3 days on end, and people would say, 2-3 days on end. And I was in agony over it. I didn't want to do anything. Didn't want to get out of bed. Didn't want to get in bed. I didn't want to drink a cup of tea. I want to drink a cup of tea. I want to do everything. You know, and I want people to be around and share with me and look after me and say, there, Dasut. You know, what's the matter? You'll get better shortly. But nobody could tell me. Only Gaurahari could tell me. And he used to take me in his room and say, listen to me. This is a great thing that you're getting. And you should be happy that you're getting this, you know, because it'll be a wonderful boon to you, when you know how to deal with it. So you just got to stick in there and learn how to deal with it. And it's a question of sticking in there and doing it, and it will come much better, and you will look forward to it when it comes. You know, get separation. Think, I've got separation. Whoa, what should I do? Well, I found out what to do, and that was read Radha Rasa Sudniti. And it went. But of course, in the mood I was in and getting it at that time, I didn't want to do it. Just didn't want to do it. It wasn't until I actually forced myself into doing something like that I read it and I came out of it and snapped out of it. And it was very good. And anytime I feel in separation now, I just read Radha Rasa Sudniti. Only got to read half a verse or, you know, a few words out of the verse, and I go. And I've gone. And it's all right. It's good. Very, very good. So Yamuna Devi Dasi, River Yamuna Devi Dasi, that's my advice to you. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. You know, it's up to you. But it will go when it's ready. When you've been purified, when you've got this purifying working inside you, it will go. And it'll just go and you think, good, what's the matter with that? I like it now, but you didn't like it before because you couldn't get rid of it. And that's what's happening at the moment. You just can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of these feelings because you haven't surrendered 100% to whatever it is you got to surrender to. But, you know, you got to surrender 100% to it and do what Gaurahari suggests, you know, read something, do whatever it is. That this feeling of emptiness, hollowness, hollow. So you haven't got anything or anybody you want to know or want to see or want to speak to or want to do anything with. Goes, and it will go. It will go in future. You have my word on that. And I've got another message here from Chris Pugh, who says he's watching. Hello, Chris. It's a long time since I've seen you, and I hope you're watching this and you're getting something from it. You're getting things from it. So back to Janaki Devidasi, who's going to read for you now.
A few more texts. Hearing that Lord Chaitanya had descended to this world, the demigods felt the presence of great auspiciousness, gazing at the moon of his face, a moon that cools the burning sufferings of material life. They become wild with bliss. Ananta, Brahma, Shiva, and the other demigods have now assumed human forms. On the pretext of the eclipse, they also chant, Hari, Hari. I have no power to describe the glories I have seen. The four directions of Nadia are filled with loud sounds of Hari, Hari. Demigods and humans meet and enjoy pastimes. Now Navadvip is flooded with bliss. In Sachi's courtyard, all the demigods offer respectful obeisances. In the blinding darkness of eclipse, no one can see them. These pastimes of Lord Chaitanya are very difficult to understand. Some offered prayers, others held a parasol, others fanned with chamras, others joyfully showered flowers, others sang, others danced. Lord Chaitanya has come with his devotees. The atheists and offenders do not understand him in any way. Vrindavan Das sings the nectar, glories of Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu.
So when Lord Chaitanya comes, it's incumbent on you to actually share with him, you know, and sharing his pastimes. And it's dancing, chanting, and raving. It's raving, actually. You know, it's a superior form of rave that we do. And that's how we do. Just rave. You know, rave. Get glorious. Glorious. I'm having a rave. You know, and that puts you in touch with Lord Chaitanya. And I don't think anyone likes this at all. Nobody's liking this at all because I've got down to one person. I was at 8 and I've got down to 1 very quickly. So nobody likes this at all, but I'm going to do it anyway.
We just have one more to read.
Right.
The Dudambi and Dudambi drums were struck. There are auspicious sounds of Jaya. There is the nectar of sweet singing. Today we will meet a very exalted person, a person even the Vedas do not understand. Please don't delay. In Indrapura there is a great tumultuous of auspicious sounds. Everyone calls out, hurry, get ready, get ready. Because of our great good fortune, we will now go to Lord Chaitanya, who has appeared in Navadvip. They embraced and kissed each other. They had no shame, wild with joy that the Prince of Navadvip had now taken birth. They do not know who they are and who others are either. In Navadvip, they hear the blissful sounds of Lord Hari's holy names coming from the 4 directions. Tasting the nectar of Lord Chaitanya's glories, they became intoxicated. They sang Chaitanya Jaya Jaya. In Sachi's home, they gazed at handsome Lord Chaitanya, who was glorious like 10 million moons meeting together, who had accepted a human-like form, and who, manifesting an eclipse, tricked the people into loudly chanting the holy names of Lord Hari. Accompanied by all his potencies, the moon of Lord Chaitanya has descended to this world. The atheists and blasphemers cannot understand them. The 2 moons of Sri Chaitanya and Sri Nityananda are my lords. They are my life and soul. I, Vrindavan Das, sing the nectar of their glories. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for listening. Are there any questions from one person here? I think it's Janaki-Devi.
No, I'm not on there anymore. I'm watching Johan.
Are you?
I'm watching Johan and Freddie and Tom. I'll show you. They're on. Johan, Freddie, and Tom.
Got
now
2
we're going
live.
to hear you.
Got 2 live now.
And Karuna's also live. Oh, I love it.
Who's he with?
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
So we're going to go off. All
And
right?
we're going to go off so we can enjoy this kirtan.
So see you later. Hare Krishna.